Hey y'all, welcome back. I'm in my greenhouse today. I'm gonna plant me some celery seed and some lettuce and a couple moringa trees and maybe some parsley. Already got my seed starting mix in here. I'm gonna sow my celery in these two little trays. First thing I'm gonna do, I shuck them down some, but now I'm gonna kind of try to press that down a little bit in each one of these. Got them pressed down, and now I'm going to get these seeds out of here. Got to have my little saucer and my little spoon. And my other little tool is a pencil. Getting some seeds out of here. I got to use this. Sometimes I put them in my little saucer. Sometimes I just dump them in my spoon. Depends what I'm planting. Let me get me some out there. This is some tiny little seed. See how little they are? They are little. Get my little tools out here. I'm going to try to put about 2 in each one of them. That way, hopefully, at least one of them come up. Both of them comes up. I can always cut one of them off. And, I'm going to try to get these planted today. I think today is February the 7th. Want to get them planted because it takes 2 to 3 weeks for them just to come up. And I know it's going to take a while longer for them to grow up a little bit, and I want to get them planted now. Then that way, by the time they come up and grow a little bit, it'd be about time to plant them. I'd like to plant them in the garden about mid-April. Hoping the timing is right. It's been a while since I've grown any of these. I used to keep, but I keep everything wrote down in a book when I plant seeds in here in the greenhouse. That way I can go back and look. But it's been so long ago, I didn't write it down. But I think this will be about right. If it don't, they can always just stay in here in the greenhouse. Well, they're a cold. They're supposed to be able to handle frost. I think I might have missed that, but I don't know if I did or not. But it'll be fine. I'll cut them off if they come up. Put that in there. Now I want to press them down in there because what research I done, you don't want to cover them over. Just want to get them pressed down in the dirt there a little bit. Right, got that. Now I want to mist them a little bit. That way, make sure they are settled in there real good. I don't want to use no watering can or anything like that. I'm afraid to come out there. Those little seeds are so little. I might wash them plumb out. I'll give them a little bit of moisture there. And I also put some water in the bottom of my tray so it can get water from the bottom up and keep them moist. And always want to make my tag out. Whatever I got going on here, I want to make my tag out and lay here beside it because so it don't get mixed up. Now, I'm going to put these over here in my tray. Put them in my tray right here. I'm going to lay a dome over top of it. That'll cap this heat mat. I'll come up and heat that up, and that'll kind of hold in the heat and the moisture. So I'll leave this on there until they come up. Now I'm going to get this tray ready for my lettuce. Fill it up here. Just filled up. I thought I'd plant me a little bit of lettuce. I won't worry about thinning it and separating it out. I'm just gonna plant some in here and let it grow, and then just cut it off, and as it grows and when it gets big enough to eat, I'll just cut it off here and start eating on it. I've done this before in a tobacco trays and put them in some water. That works really good. I'm just gonna fix a small one and put it in water over here, and that'll help it grow, and I'll be able to eat some lettuce here. See, I think it takes about, so I've read that package, I think it takes about 52 days or something. Not real long. Down there. It's all in these little holes. Sweep that mess up. Now, wipe my little saucer out, make sure they ain't got no celery seed left in there, but I guess it'd be all right. I could eat them with my lettuce. All right, I'm gonna dump a few of these in here. Do them the same way. I'll put them out in my I don't think it matters if I put one or two of these in here. I'm just gonna kind of cut it off and eat it. Once it gets up about 3 or 4 inches, it'll be fine in here like that. To just cut off, and then I'll plant some later in the garden and space them out. But this is just something I want to do so I can maybe eat some lettuce. Something good for me. Put the seed in there, and I'm just going to push them down just a little bit. Push them down a little bit, and now I'm gonna cover these over a little bit. About 1/8 inch to 1/4 of an inch, something like that. Right. That's it. Now I'm gonna. Oh, I gotta make out my little sign before I leave. If I don't put this on there before that, I mean, who knows? I might forget by tomorrow what it is. Now I'm good to go. I'm gonna put it over here with the other one. Now I'm gonna plant my moringa plants, moringa seed rather, and I'll plant them about a 1/2 inch deep, 1/2 inch to 1 inch, and and I'm gonna put, these are the seed if you've never seen any before, and I'm gonna put 2 to each pot. That way, when if both of them come up, I will just cut one of them down. The moringas, they're supposed to be one of the most nutritional plants they are, and they tropical plants. But you can plant them this time of the year and get them coming up where it's warm, and then after chances of frost, plant them outside, and they will live up until frost kills them or the weather turns cold. And they're really nutritious, so that's why I plant them. Might be good to eat with my lettuce later on this year. Won't be no good for that. I got my plants over here on my heat mat. I'm going to give them a little bit more water through this mist bottle. Make sure the top of it got a moisture in it, or make good moisture contact on those seeds. Those that don't got to. I'm going to get my parsley and my celery again. That way make sure my seeds get moist in them. And I've also got water in the bottom of this tray and in the bottom of that tray. I didn't put a lot. I just want to put a little bit and let it come up a little bit in there in the soil. If you put too much, you're going to just have a tray full of mud, and you don't want that. And I put my celery in these pots. They're 4 inches because they're going to be in here for a while. I don't want them to get root bound before time to set them out. The parsley I put in these little ones just so I could get it in this tray with them. I'll probably have to up pot them some. So now all is left to do is I got my heat mat on about 75. Keep everything warm. I'm gonna lay these on top. That'll help keep them warm till they germinate. Keep the moisture in. And I think we'll be good to go. Keep them watered and keep them warm. Thank y'all so much for watching. Hope you come back and see me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm Jack. I'll be back.